guys, it's your girl Arlene coming to you with Diva on the Move. This is my first video and I really wanted to come and talk to you guys on this first video about what I plan to do with my channel. And everyone keeps asking me when I tell them that I'm starting a YouTube channel, well, what do you plan on doing on this channel? Well, my goal is to do everything Arlene. So whether that be things involving food, fashion, just overall mental health and wellness, that's what you will find here on Diva on the Move. So I'm so excited to get started with this. I'm so excited to share my thoughts, my life with you all. So let's get started. Okay, so the first video that I wanted to do today is about something called Blue Apron. And let me tell you, Arlene loves to cook. I love to cook. And I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm just saying, you know. So anyhow, one of my girlfriends was talking about subscribing to the Blue Apron program, and what it actually does is weekly, typically on Wednesdays for here, I don't know if it's different days for other locations, but they'll send you this wonderful box filled with everything that you need to make 3 meals for 2 people. You can also get it to where you can get everything you need to make 3 meals for 4 people, but I don't have other people in my house. So it comes with, like, for example, the first week, I got my little box, and it was filled with all kind of little goodies, and I was super excited. And it has this recipe card that comes with it, and so this right here is for salmon burgers and aioli with corn arugula and fresh oregano. Now, in the box, it actually had the fillets of salmon, it had the ear of corn, it had all the different seasonings pre-portioned. So honey, if you don't really know how to cook or you don't know exactly how much seasoning to use, this is for you. I'm just saying. So I went ahead and I made the first dish and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. I made a couple other dishes on the next week, and I said, okay, this is pretty dag-nabbing good. One of the dishes that I was like, I would have never made on my own, but it was freaking delicious, was the fresh, now forgive me if I say this wrong, I think it's gnocchi, fresh gnocchi, I think that's what it is, and maitake mushrooms with corn, thyme, and brown butter. Honey! Woohoo! Look at this. Okay, so it has no meat in it, and I traditionally do like to have meat in my food. Mind you, I do not eat pork or steak. I only eat fish, like seafood, and only poultry. So this right here had no meat whatsoever in it, and I couldn't imagine that it would be, you know, good. Let me tell you, this thing was so yummy. It actually has corn, the gnocchi, maitake mushrooms, and the flavors are just sensational, and that's what it is. A lot of these things are things that you might not necessarily think to make, or if you're a Pinterest junkie like me, you wouldn't go on Pinterest looking this up. But being the fact that it's presented to you, you have all the ingredients you need, you make it, you're quite surprised as to how tasty it is. And if you're trying to impress somebody with your cooking skills, ladies, oh man, this is the way to go. I'm just saying. So I kind of have some, you know, video footage here where you'll see me coming up to my house. Boom, there's the box, which I'm that type of girl. I love to buy things online and find that package waiting at the door. It's just the little things in life that really excite you. So when you come home, you see this box there, you come and unpack it. It's just filled with so many great goodies. And you have everything that you need. You don't have to worry about going to go grocery shopping, coming home, remembering that you forgot another item that you need, have to go back to the store to go get this, and you got things on the stove cooking. None of that kind of situation. Everything that you need is there. And because they provide you with these wonderful recipe cards, so it shows you everything that you need to make the recipe, plus it has picture instructions with how to make it, you can hold on to these recipe cards forever. And I tell you, like, I actually went back to the store and bought all the ingredients to make the salmon burgers and aioli, and I've made it like 3 or 4 times already. Like, this dish is freaking good. I don't know where I'm going to find those maitake mushrooms. I might have to go to Whole Foods or someplace like that, but that's going to happen too, okay? It's different. And there's veggies in this, okay? And it also tells you what your calorie count is, so if you're kind of watching that as well, it does have that in there. Now, I will say, like, whenever it requires salt and pepper or olive oil. Of course, that doesn't come in there. Those are just staples that you're considered to, you know, everybody has in their home. So make sure you keep olive oil. I buy like the really big container from Sam's and Costco, so I don't really have to worry about running out. This right here was the pan-seared cod. Really, really good as well too. It had pickled grapes on the top. But it was tasty. I really enjoyed it. So you get fish and everything. They also have where you can get like vegetarian dishes. If you're a vegetarian, so you can kind of make those specifications when you're filling out on the Blue Apron website what you would prefer to have. I put on the fact that I don't eat beef or pork, so those aren't options that I'll ever see come to me because I don't eat that. So you can always put in those specifications in there, and then you want to know how much it costs, right? Okay, so here's the thing. How I actually started with the program, I know I had heard friends talk about it, and I thought it all sounded pretty great. So I went on to Groupon, or Groupon emailed me, one or the other, and I saw that Blue Apron was on there. So I got it for a whopping $39 the first week. So you get a voucher, and that voucher you then have to take to the website, and you enter it in your voucher code. But you have to register your credit card because they automatically auto-debit you every week. The auto-debit typically turns into $60 per week. I have to remember the fact that, one, I'm getting a recipe card for things that I can make, you know, forever after this. It's almost like an introductory lesson on how to make it. And I didn't have to go to the grocery store to do any shopping and stressing out about whether I'm doing this right or whether I'm doing that wrong or whatever. It was all taken care of for me. So I think it was a pretty excellent service, and to be introduced to foods that I don't typically make. So I think it was all in all a pretty good deal. And you can actually, there's an app. There's an app as well too. I don't know if it's just for the iPhone or if Android users have access to it, but I have an iPhone. But you can download the app, and you can see what they have cooking for the next week. You can kind of change up some things. If you don't want this, you can kind of choose some other options. They'll usually have like maybe 4 or 5 options altogether, and you get 3 of those. So that's something that you can do. And then you can also skip weeks. So if you know you're not going to be in town, you know, that day or that week, you don't want to have, you know, the food delivered, so you can skip that. Or if you just think you have a lot of, let's say, evening outings, you're going to be eating out a lot with other people, and you really won't have time to be cooking at home, you can also do that. And here, let me tell you this. So, like, the package will come on the Wednesday. I may not even cook those bad boys until the weekend. Well, I think the last time I didn't even start cooking it till like that Sunday following. And everything was so fresh. It was perfectly fine. So, great service all in all, guys. I really highly recommend Blue Apron. And another thing, too, is once you utilize the service, every so often, they do start sending you vouchers that you can use to, you know, allow your friends and family to try out the service as well, too, which is pretty cool. But that's it. I just thank you guys for tuning in and watching my video, and I look forward to the next one. If you like this video, please say like, or, you know, also please subscribe as well, too, to my channel so you can be up to date on the videos as they're posted. Bye.